Welcome back to the Cycle Society YouTube channel. I'm Steve. I don't believe I've actually introduced myself, considering we've already put out a video and a couple of shorts. I'm Steve, this is my channel. I am a cyclist, obviously. I love bikes, I've got loads of bikes that you can't see. There will be a video on that. I've got a project bike behind me which I'm doing for the channel, and it's my first true project bike. I've not rebuilt a bike from nuts and bolts up before, so this is all new for me as well as doing it for the channel. So in our project bike series we are one video down. We've already released one called the strip down. I've had a couple of friends have a chat with me saying, Steve, it wasn't really a true strip down video because one, there's forks still on the bike, as you can see, because there's a wheel there. You've still got bits on the rear, like the saddle. It's not a true strip down. And I'll be honest, yes, it wasn't a true strip down. There was a couple of reasons for that. One, we were fitting new wheels, so I took these things off and I was replacing them with some BMX mag wheels. So it wasn't a true strip down because I wanted to get the BMX wheels fitted. You haven't seen them yet because I wanted to make sure, one, they fit, and two, when they did fit, where there's modifications are needed, when they did fit, that they still worked with the vision I have of this bike. If they didn't, then it was still at the point where I could rejig the video, refilm some bits and add to it. But once I'd fitted the wheels, I was happy with the way the bike looked. I thought, you know what, we can go forward and I can build the bike to the way I see it in my head with those wheels on. Third reason is the forks. So the nuts here holding the forks on, I didn't actually have a wrench or spanner big enough. So I've not long come back from a week in Cornwall with my wife, and our first day in Cornwall we were out shopping for some beach chairs. We stumbled across a local village sort of hardware shop who for some reason sold beach chairs. So while we're in there, I was actually looking at tools and I found this bad boy, a nice 300mm adjustable spanner. It cost me princely sum, £12, and I thought, you know what, that's absolutely perfect for me removing the nuts off the forks, so I can actually drop the forks off. So one of the reasons it wasn't a true strip down is because I didn't have the tools, and because this is something I've not done before. I've worked on bikes, I've worked on my mountain bikes, I've worked on my road bike, I've got the tools to work on it. I've not worked on an older bike before, so anything older than 10 years I've never worked on, I've never stripped down, so I don't know what tools I might need. So as I'm building this, I'm buying tools as I go, like this. So while I was on holiday I was actually looking for tools and bikes. I should really have been in the moment. We did some biking activities, obviously I'm a cyclist, it's what we're going to do. So yeah, that's why it wasn't a true strip down. This is essentially going to be strip down part 2. So we're going to finish stripping what's behind me once I reveal what the wheels look like, and we're also going to go into some of the paintwork and some of the other ideas I've got around the paintwork as well, which I've not spoken about with anyone. This is only something I know. The wife who received one of the packages yesterday has an inkling as to what I'm going to do now because she opened it for me, because you might hear in the voice I'm not 100%. I was off work the last couple of days with virus, so I had a bit of a head cold, throat, nose, couldn't keep food down, that sort of stuff. So I'm not 100%. My voice might start going, as you can probably hear, but I love bikes, so we're going to continue with this, and I'll probably just edit this out and refilm it anyway. Anyway, so I've test fitted the BMX mag wheels. I've had to make a slight adjustment. I say adjustment, a slight modification with the front forks. So the through axle on the Shopper wheels I believe was a 10mm axle, BMX is a 12mm, so I've had to open the forks very slightly just to make sure they fit. They do, and I'm happy with them. So at this point I'm ready to crack on with the part 2. So now I've finished waffling. Do you want to see what it looks like with these mag wheels on? Personally, I absolutely love this bike. It's not even anywhere near being stripped down and I'm already excited for what it's going to finish like. I've bought paint for it already because I'm excited to get this finished. So Yeah, have a look at this. Now, I don't care what anyone thinks, those mag wheels look amazing. I absolutely love the look of those mag wheels on this bike. I've had so many ideas run through my head as soon as those mag wheels were fitted, to the point of where the handlebar setup, I've changed the idea of what I'm doing with that because of some of the photos I've seen and some things I've seen on eBay. The bottom bracket setup, that's now going to change once I get them out because they're seized. So yeah, I'm really excited with what we're going to do with this. So we're outside so I don't get crap in the workshop. I've got my ear defenders, I've got my goggles, and I've got my safety gloves because I don't want to be hurting myself. Health and safety is utmost importance. So because I'm not saving these cranks, time to start cutting. So massive thank you to cameraman Dan for the loaner of his Milwaukee angle grinder. Now he's not been on camera and he's a good friend of mine. He's not a cameraman, but I roped him into helping me out on the swing bike video. I also must remind you that cameraman Dan owns the swing bike. So thank you for the loaner of the angle grinder and for the bike. So he videoed the swing bike for us because I said that I could probably hurt myself. He jumped at the chance. So massive thanks, Dan. Right, onto the shopper. Okay, so all the stickers are off the frame now. And we need to get the adhesive that's left on there off. So I've got some adhesive remover. We're going to clean it off and then we're going to look to take some of the paint off. And yeah. Now a lot of people out there will be saying it's blasphemous to take the stickers off the bike and so on. Now usually, I'd agree, I like stickers on a bike. I like to see what brand it is, what model it is. I can appreciate it. Otherwise it's just a generic bike. But with this, I'm not going to have any Raleigh stickers on the frame. I might put the Raleigh logo on the head tube. I might put the modern Raleigh logo on just to update it a bit, because it's going to have a bit of an updated look. But when it comes to the model name 20, I'm thinking of doing something else. I'm not going to reveal yet, because if I do go along with it, then I want it to be a surprise for everyone at home. So yeah, I would like to keep the model name, or at least a depiction of the model name on there, but we will see. Right, let's get all this adhesive off. This probably won't be interesting viewing, but I'm trying to show you as much of the process as possible. So there we go. So all the sticky stuff off. Frame's not looking too bad actually. Not looking too bad at all. Now we've got the stickers off and all the adhesive that was left off. So now on to the fun part. Stripping some paint. Okay, you join us back towards the end of the prep of the frame. Now I will admit, this part of the build, I say build, it's more strip, hasn't been exciting. Video 1 wasn't exciting, I get that. Problem with projects, bike projects, car projects, any form of project like that, unfortunately the first, 40% is always going to be destruction, tear down, and it's not going to be interesting. Well, maybe it is on a car because there's loads to do, but on a bike, when you've not got many components, stripping down, it's not entertaining. I get that. But it's something I have to do before I can show you the amazing build. So with that in mind, we're at the final stage of the strip down. So we've got just the frame, and we're about to strip some of the paint off it. Not all of it, just certain parts around the tube butting, so along the bottom. All we're going to do is strip a little bit of paint off to get back to some of the metal. Once we've done that, I'm going to give the whole bike a rub down. Insert dirty jokes here. So we've got our paint stripper. I'd rather have used Nitro Moore's paint stripper, but unfortunately it's sold out in every local Motor Factors, DIY shop, professional builders, merchants, everywhere. Nitro Moore's in the green tub, completely sold out, so there's not much I can do. So I've bought other brand paint stripper, and once the paint's off, we're then going to use Nitro Moore's rust converter, because as you can see on here, there are some rust patches, especially sort of in between there, down here. There is some rust patches, so we're going to convert the rust into a stable material that we can then sand back and paint over, so it won't turn to rust again. If we just go straight over rust, it's going to come back, and our lovely new paint job, wow, our average paint job is going to look all worse than it will. So we're just going to apply some paint stripper to some certain areas, and then we're going to go. So yeah, this is probably not going to be exciting, but I'm trying to make this as exciting as I can for you. I am. The next video, when we start actually doing interesting things and building, that's going to be better. Just please persevere. If you think it's fun stripping a bike down and doing all this, it's not. I much prefer the build, so it's a necessary evil. I know it is. just please persevere. It'll be worth it. Trust me. I've said before in a video, I want to keep this bike. My wife keeps telling me to get it built and get it sold, but the more I work on this, the more ideas I have, the more I want to keep it. But we will see. Maybe it'll be the first channel giveaway. Maybe when we get to 100 subs. I don't know. I'd love to get to 50 subs. 30 would be great. But I'm not doing it for the subs. I'm doing it for the love of cycling and the love of bikes. So there we are. Right. Let's get in to the paint stripping. Okay, and that's the paint stripper done. Now it'll take about 15 minutes just to go off and strip all the paint down. Then we're going to treat some of the joints, we're going to sand it down and so on and so forth. I'm not going to bore you with it. That'll be for the next video. So this will take about 15 minutes. I'm not going to expect you to stay there and watch all this, because watching paint strip is like watching paint dry. It's not interesting, I get it, but please persevere with me. It will be worth it. Anyway, thanks for watching this video on the Cycle Society YouTube channel. This is, from this point on now, it's just going to be built and it's going to be amazing. Trust me. I thank you for watching. Please, if you like what we're doing here, if you want to see more projects, more rides, because by the time you watch this, we'll have dropped our swing bike video. What an amazing bike that was to ride. At some point, there'll probably be a video over there to watch the swing bike, and there may even be like part 1 of the build there. So please have a watch of them, see what you think. If you want to drop any comments, please do. We read them all. We try to respond to them all. So yeah, if you do like it, big thumbs up. If you can even drop a sub, it's completely free. You don't have to pay anything, but every sub is much appreciated, because not only is it showing that people like what we're doing, it then means I can get more of my friends, more of my cycle lovers on board. We can do more, and it pushes the channel out to more people who might enjoy cycle content. So everything we do is from a beginner's point of view, so anyone can try it. We're not here to say, yeah, we're a massive channel, we've got lots of money, this is how you buy brand new bikes, this is how you buy loads of expensive parts and put on your bike. We're not that. We're about grassroots level cycle enthusiasm. Everything is done on a grassroots level from a beginner point of view to try and be attainable by everyone. Anyway, one last thing, if you can also ring that notification bell, so every time you upload, whether it be a short or long form video, you can be notified by it and maybe even watch it if you want. Anyway, thanks for watching.